Bailey here, and today we're going to continue with our Hogwarts Legacy. Now, just so you're aware, I do have a bit of a cough. I felt quite shit yesterday. I somehow still went to work. Don't know how or why, but I just did. And, yeah. It's not the best, I will admit. However, there is one thing I will admit.
Watch what you're doing.
Okay, 12. No, 13. So we need 8. $14. So we need 3.
Revelio.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
I need to catch up on my
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insight into the painting since you've been studying it?
I
So I apologise if I
that
cough.
casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
So,
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
it was easy. Just follow the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Mead. although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad
Perfect.
someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
Yeah, but you're a bit stupid then, ain't you?
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this. Is everything all right? Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight. That sounds brilliant, actually. Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around. Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books? Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one. I suppose I could help if I have the time. Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm. I'm going to have to use Accio to get to the... Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Today was a good day. That is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lace-wing flies. Had to empty me entire cauldron and start all over again. He's such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Both Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. Probably shouldn't have read that. Who cares? I don't.
Revelio. Lumos.
Excuse me.
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Yes. Professor Black, may I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressida Bloom seems to think of the library as her own personal arena, in which she to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antiques. No, I don't really think that would be possible. Peeves is a poltergeist.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Yes.
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
I was destined to be glorious.
Don't tell her I did read her diary. More make way your mum.
You certainly sound like you have an opinion on this.
I wish teachers were...
Revelio.
I'm always tongue-tied, unless it's Professor Garlic. Or it's...
Revelio.
Hello, looking for me?
Ooh, there's a chest there. Bloody hell, we covered two in one go.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmead. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmead experience.
Well then, let's get going.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmead is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Oh yeah, since Hogwarts is set in Scotland, they will get a lot of snow.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Right then, let's go.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmead over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon...
Jemmy guys. Dudley and Arian. Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmead. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmead. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmead at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
So, well, we might as well go to Tombs and Scrolls first.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Indeed.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Yeah, you can see we might have to wait until we get a lot more coins. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the help. Right. Ooh, Apollo. I've already bloody bastard learnt it. But I guess you need that to continue. Ancient magic throw and ancient magic. Right, we're going to save Ollivanders till last. Look to the Forbidden Forest. The beasts are omens.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
Yes.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Right, now we can head back. To J.J. Pippin's.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmead, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Wigan World and Eudorus.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Now we can head.
Anyone can run a shop.
Blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Yeah, swish it hard.
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my! Oh goodness! Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Right. Natural grey.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Okay, so the soft spile is the only one that comes in black.
How intriguing.
But I do like the crooked spile. It does look actually really cool. 14.5 inches. Slightly springy.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Quite bendy, but ooh, don't want it bendy.
Curious indeed.
Unbending.
How intriguing.
You. Willow, walnut, vine.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
I know what we're going to have.
Curious indeed.
Elder. Wait.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
No, we're going rare. We are going the phoenix feather.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
Of course.
To try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever I can be of further assistance.
Oh, I'll be coming to see you again many years, like near the end of the game.
Oh, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Oh. Right, let's grab that one. Well, excuse me.
Only a hairy-hearted sod would pass the Hender one.
Okie dokie.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Well, here we go again.
Are we weakening him at all?
William, keep at it! We have to wear him down! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Defend it. Look, he's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Invoke the ancient magic. Jesus Christ.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Well.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what you want.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Good as new.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmead to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an order of learning. But I'll give you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
Of course it is.
Least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmead. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just stand this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Well, I've got stuff to look at here. Like my wand handle. Okie dokie.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Especially with Rookwood around.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmead. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
Oh dear.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmead. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
Yeah,
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
No, you're right. Hi, Daily Solar? I think it's Solar, but I could be wrong. Is it Soleil? I don't know. If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologise.
I'm glad Sedona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Okay. Sometimes I might not be able to like recognise names, like I've never seen them, I might accidentally say them wrong. Which I try not to. I do try everything I can to try and say them correctly. If I say any name wrong, I apologise. It's probably names that are either from other countries which I have no idea how to pronounce, or this is cool though, because you actually got a better loading screens now in this game. Like, Warner Brothers are actually pushing themselves well over the edge with this. But you know what? I don't actually care. Yeah, I think I'm the only YouTuber who's going to attempt to do all 4 houses. Like, I'm not even joking. This is the 3rd house I'm doing. Come and see, you have discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Yeah, no one cares. No one cares. Well, I'm just going to save it.
Revelio.
From England. And it's not Britain. Britain is only made up of 3 countries, Scotland, Wales and England. Because we also have Northern Ireland, we're actually considered the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Which it sounds so bizarre, but yeah, that's what it is.
Ancient secrets bring forth an age of magic. With the rise...
Revelio.
There's something I want to do first, which is all the way up here. And then run all over to here. Pick this up. Yeah, we already know that. So, we at the moment have 5, which means this one's got to be 4.
Revelio.
Okie dokie. So that's 11, which means we need 4. Oh, bloody hell. We need 5. Okay, 11. Six. So we just need the 1, apparently. Well, that's that. Ugh. Okay, so we could just do this. I ain't done yet.
Revelio.
As a muggle boy, I used to feel like...
Oh, wait. Well, there's a side quest.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Wait, is this one locked? I think this one's locked. Yeah. Okay. I want to do the side quest first.
Hello there. Perhaps
Hello. You were calling me.
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, that's piss easy. I know what I'm doing with this one. Run all the way down. Run over here.
predicament.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Okay, I've got that one, cool.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
This stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
If only a new student.
There's only one. Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round his office might yield anything interesting.
Well, that'd be 10. Okay, dokie. I want to try and get these bloody side missions dealt with.
I saw you fight that troll in the village. Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
You.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your
I always do
down
this
from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
True.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate your help. If I do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay. Well,
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Here. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Here. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
'Okie dokie.
You should consider carrying a protection.
Revelio.
Excuse me. Okay. Ooh. 17. So we need another 5. Awesome. So 12. We need 7. Wait, hang on. Seventeen, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 6. That's what we need, 6. I knew I realised I did something wrong. Okie dokie, so we've got to go all the way up.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So we've got to go down again.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Leviosa.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Okay, so we got 7, no 9. Two, 4 then. Which one's that? Okay, yeah. 4, and then 16, 5. Honestly, this is piss easy.
Revelio.
Excuse me. Actually, there is one thing I would like to do quickly. Go this way, go back to the grand staircase. Because I think it's one more down. Where we get the one-eyed witch statue, I'm guessing.
Revelio.
Yes. And we want to go up, which brings us up to here.
No password, no entrance.
Revelio.
I swear there was one on this wall somewhere. No, okay. Probably just going mad. No, me. Oh well, don't really matter.
Very good.
Oh, hang on. If we run over here, there's a frog which we can jump into. Spits else out here.
We beg silence of you.
Revelio.
Yeah, no one cares. No, okay, I've got all this stuff. That's right, I got all that stuff. Yeah, I got all that stuff when I was going to the first Cross Wands match. Now I remember.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That'd be a terrible idea.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Yeah, I ain't gonna wish you luck. No one would want to put their own clean bodies on the line. Hell no.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The what?
Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle.
That is true.
You can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task. You may find a reward.
Why would Professor Moll conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Trust me, they can go everywhere. They're not bound to a certain place.
Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
I'll look into it.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Okie dokie. She's cuckoo. Ah, yes.
Whoever decides to make the Accio. Levioso.
I'm gonna have so much XP to spend by the time I unlock the bloody thing.
Revelio.
It's this thing, ain't it? No?
A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
It's all about timing. Always about timing.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Not yet, bitch. I am not going to be doing that. I'm going up. The astronomy tower.
Revelio. Lumos.
Well, that was a bit of a glitch. Run all the way down. Where is it?
If someone says you have eyes like a demigod, is that a compliment?
Probably not.
Revelio.
Nope, nothing there, which means we've got to go up another one. Which means we want to come all the way down. Oh, we've got more Wiggenwell potion. Okay. So the braziers we can't get yet. We need at least Incendio. We either need Incendio or Confringo. One of those two. And since Incendio will be the first spell, would be good. Right, let's head back to Nellie. Bitch, I ain't messing around. What the hell? It's a weird helmet thing on the wall. Stupid.
My older sister came.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Oui, oui.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
Don't know why the common room all have.
He has a point, you know. He has a very good point. Why would anyone want to do that? Like, well, it was sorted into a certain place before. Run all the way down, down.
Studying the
Revelio.
I enjoy having lunch down by the
Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
I wonder how many secret passages Hogwarts actually has. I stumbled on one the other day.
Huh. Idiot.
Every time I'm...
What the fuck?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Why the students always
Lumos.
down? They should burn the castle down.
Da 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 da.
Revelio.
Da 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 da. You can actually see over the Great Hall up here. You got a badger. You got Gryffindor. You got the lion. You got the whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. Apparently they changed it to like from a raven to a bloody crow, and then just like just keep it as one bird, will you? And then you got the snake, and if you look, the Slytherin crest is around the Hufflepuff crest, and the Ravenclaw crest is in line with the Gryffindor crest. Okay, so 16. We need 8.
Lumos.
Give me the spider now. Oof. So 11. So we need 3. Open up.
Revelio.
Gotcha, you little bitch.
Leviosa. Lumos.
All the way down here. Which leads us here. Right. No, it's the other one we need to go into.
Revelio.
Okay, do this, run this way, and run all the way up.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, so that one doesn't have one of those pages. The viaduct.
It's you! Thank you again for finding the gobstones. I never could have done it myself.
Levioso. Lumos.
Now that I have all my gobstones back.
Revelio.
I don't know why the boathouse takes so long to get to. If you're not used to walking upstairs, this would easily just kill you. But honestly, it would kill you.
Revelio.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
What are you up to now?
Okay, so. I ain't even going to lie, we have so many Hogwarts ones already. Oh my god. Ugh. Hopefully. Do that, and then do that. Yeah, I mean, this cough is a bit of a bastard to have. I was not right yesterday. My head was all over the place. My back was aching. The temperature drops, so my back, well, my lungs aren't going to be very helpful. I have to be careful, you see, because one wrong move and well, issues will arise. When you're asthmatic and then the temperature drops and a cough starts to occur, there's not much you can do. You just, if it doesn't flare your asthma up, like this ain't, it can be a bit of a bastard to deal with. But I've had this quite a few times in my life. Okay, so that's a barrier right there.
Oh, Lumos.
Oh, they thought we can't get over there.
Lumos.
Because there's a key.
Excellent.
Got ya.
Leviosa.
Like and subscribe, and I might actually have a faster recovery from this bloody cough. Or I hope I do, anyway. Because I will not let it beat me.
Lumos.
Never forget what that exams. Not one of them deserves more than a T.
Revelio. Lumos.
Where the bloody hell is it? Oh well, let me go and have a look at the bloody painting again. Oh, for God's sake, of course it is. I was looking in the wrong place. I know where that is. That is actually up here. Yeah, it was there. The whole bloody time. Where is your benevolent alien key? It is so hard to do on hard.
Revelio.
Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. If you can believe, Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatise before term begins. I have assigned the task to you, but please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. Seriously? What the actual hell is wrong with this guy? Okay, so we need to... Fuck me. Do that. I've got another wand handle. We don't need a wand handle. Unless we get another one, which is actually a cool looking one.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmead with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons of the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, followers of Ranrock.
Something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
Oh, it's got the house.
Leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once
Yes.
you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
Of course.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Off to see Professor Hecat. In defense against the dark arts. You know what? We might as well just go all the way down this way. Because it's nearer. See? You know when you've got it open because that happens.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Well, that was easy.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed ones isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Yeah, they're a bit stupid, aren't they? You always want to do training before you do the combat. That's how I perceive it anyway.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
I've got the next one be Levioso.
Nicely done.
This one you want to go a bit slower. And that is what gets you
That's enough
wins.
practice. It's good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Right, let's get on with it then, Lucan.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Of course I am.
Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Nope, I'm doing this alone.
Dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Bring it on. Remember, I'm a level 11.
Thrashed. Apologies in advance.
You don't know who the bloody hell you're dealing with, mate.
You're better than that. Levioso.
Stupefy. What am I to do up?
Come on.
Accio. Stupefy. Are you quite finished? Levioso. Act like a winner. Stupefy. Don't try away now. Levioso. Potato.
Is that all you've got?
Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Stupefy.
There goes my wager.
Potato. Levioso.
Mind the one!
Levioso. Potato.
Come on then. Ha.
Glad I didn't get on that round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Heck yeah.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
The assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Seems I'm out of the tour.
I should stick to potions.
I'm just going to keep getting stronger. And when that happens, well, they will want to watch it. Because I won't go easy on any of them next session. Especially if I upgrade my abilities. Yeah, they're going to be in big trouble. To be in big trouble is something they don't want to go.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep the wand steady.
Touché.
Good work. Classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
You always want to make sure you can get used to the spell.
Incendio.
Excellent defensive skills.
Levioso. Incendio. Here. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Well, I've had enough practice for one day.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What should I expect?
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Yeah, you would.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Just intriguing enough to...
It's a relief to finally have
Yeah, I mean, it's... something.
Revelio.
Oh.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Yeah, well, I think we all kind of bloody well knew that.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare. Seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Well, of course it don't.
Incendio!
Right, destroy that. Destroy that. Destroy that. No gloves. Yes. Yes.
Lumos. Incendio! Seems the Devil's Snare is protecting a chest of some kind. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio!
That is actually quite terrifying. Not gonna lie.
Revelio. Incendio.
Ugh. Jeez. We're nicking these, but I don't give a shite. Oh.
Off on another adventure, are we?
So there's Professor Garlick. She's a muggle born, by the way. So, I mean, good for her.
Oh, my mother makes the most
relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Nope. Ha ha ha, screw you. Just don't give it any opportunity.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Well, that was just stupid. Okie dokie.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckert.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Actually, I don't need to wait. I know one person who can help.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Oh, he will. No, Sebastian, he will have a freaking good idea.
Revelio.
No. I'm surprised you didn't enjoy being burnt.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
It's to do.
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Son of a bitch!
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Well, I'll see you tonight.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
I'm surprised they didn't use the disillusionment charm in Harry Potter. Yeah, we don't really need that.
Silent as a grave.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Okay.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Okay.
The key. Here it is.
Gracious, what a mess!
Oi, 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 oi.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Use basic casts while detected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Aim out to grant precise Precision spell targets and reveals additional spell targets. Yeah, alright, we kind of get that.
Don't let her see you. Quietly now. Should be in the clear now. No need for talking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
As Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find her in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No. We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll...
Really cryptic. I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
Revelio.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Okie dokie.
Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos.
Oh, for God's sake.
Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, Mr. Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo.
Okay, we can change it back to that again.
Lumos. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. Revelio. There must be more to this. That's it. Where might this lead?
Athenium. Well, this should be intriguing.
Revelio.
Because sometimes you might get something either side. Yes, I knew there was. You see, you don't want to underestimate it.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or damaging enemies. Successful M+ hit combos begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fulfill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. When at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can cast devastating ancient magic attacks that deal massive damage and break shield charms. Tap L1 plus R1 when you see the prompt over an enemy's head.
Lumos. This must be the way forward. But to where?
How the hell have I got gear slots already full ready? Pensive Sentinel, Pensive Sentry.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Leviosa, incendio. Potato, stupefy. Leviosa, incendio.
I don't need to heal. I'm healing.
It's a book after all.
Of course it's a bloody book. And in we go. Feldcroft. Feldcroft.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Well, that was a twist in the tale.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient.
I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy.
Oh, that's the door.
Waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Sorry about that. It's the door for the postman. Oh, excuse me. Well. Oh, hang on. There was something inside the library. Ah. Run this way and that way. And up here. I missed it. Gotcha. Okie dokie. And that's another one. Alright, let's get going. You want to try and do these as you go, that way it just makes things easier on you. Right, there's one here which we have to go underneath here. Activate the key. To here. Shit. Oh, for God's sake. I'm off. I'm slowly coming off of it now, ain't I? Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm coming right off it. Gotcha.
Revelio.
Okie dokie, let's head back. Good. If we do this and head to the inventory, then here we've now got 7 of these things. So we have to get 16 of them. Which means we need another 8. Get another 8 and we'll be good to go.
You cannot be serious.
Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand.
Of course.
I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Yes.
Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Ugh.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
As soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Yeah, fuck off. I don't need you telling me what to do.
Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Right. First things first, we want to go to do what crossed wands.
Professor Weasley's easy.
Okay, so is this bridge? Come across here. Go this way.
Incendio.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan.
Well,
I'd
of
like
course.
to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Oh, hang on. Right, right.
Incendio. Leviosa. Here. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Jesus Christ.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of
Excuse
crossed wands
me.
ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I
Absolutely.
certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Hell no.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
They ain't gonna beat me. I'm too good for them.
Incendio. Me out. Leviosa. Accio. Mind the one. Protego. Stupefy.
Ringo.
Incendio.
You're better than that.
Come on.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Is that all you've got?
Protego. Stupefy. Don't shy away now. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa. Act like a winner. Stupefy.
There goes my wager.
Incendio. Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Leviosa. Stupefy. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Protego.
Incendio!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Of course I have.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh, believe I'm an idiot. Well, back to see Professor Haircut.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself,
Well,
as
that
I'm
was a bit
sure
weird.
you've surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself?
Oh, there we go.
I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. That makes some sense. Live as a student. So we've got 8 out of 16. Because with the 7. Right then. Let's go to see herbology.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Some people already fucking know who I
I do
am.
look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Bouncing bloody bowl?
Now
What?
then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat out the soil.
Yeah, jeez. That can make anyone go deaf.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Don't talk to me about humiliation. My broom went up like a bit of flint the other day.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmead.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy, or
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
That I could agree with.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Yeah, I think we can guess they bite. That's why they're called the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmead the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Rightio.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop?
Mallow sweet. Wow, I really need to sort shit out. No, I don't want the hat. Unequip. There we go. We'll just have to unequip it.
Skull from crushing you.
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbage at it, and they'll do the rest.
Right.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmead and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent idea, mate. You bugger off first.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Well. Yeah.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
3. How long have I been going at this game already? Jeez, over 2 hours. Well, I think we already know what needs to be done.
She said she'd help me with my switching spells after class. I think she's tired of finding paths and trying to figure out.
Yeah, probably. So, you know what I'm going to say? You know. End it there. Of course. I'm going to end it here. Because next episode, we'll be able to go to Azkaban. So if you enjoyed this video, I do apologise for the coughs. Not the best, but oh well. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, click the bell, and click the notification bell to all, so you're always up to date for all my latest videos. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.